A piece of Portland history gone tonight. An unstoppable fire tears through a former church in southwest Portland. The smoke could be seen and smelled for miles. Good evening to you. I'm Anna Song. A local landmark goes up in flames, spreading a dark cloud of smoke across Portland and destroying irreplaceable literature inside. KATU's Megan Coxstein spoke to the owner of this store. And Megan, this must have been just heartbreaking for him.
It certainly is, and really, he told me, Anna, he is just beside himself this evening. Now, we have noticed firefighters still are on the scene inspecting that house, and take a look at what's left of his business. Now, earlier, the owner's girlfriend originally told me that he was not inside the building. When I talked to him tonight, he says, in fact, he was in there when the fire broke out. Tonight, he is still in shock, not just because he lost his business, which has been here for 7 years, but a piece of Portland history.
It's just so sad.
As flames tear through a Lair Hill neighborhood icon, residents helplessly watch as history melts away.
It's a tremendous loss for him, for the world of book lovers, and for the neighborhood.
The fast-moving fire fueled by the very items housed inside of this building.
School books, and it was my life.
Great Northwest Bookstore owner Phil Weichland has been in the business for more than a quarter century.
I'm in shock. I mean, it won't register. It just won't.
Many of his books stored here, but sold mostly online, so rare, so antique, they took a lifetime to collect.
I've been a book person all of my life. I had over 100,000 books in the building. They're just things that you don't replace.
Weichland was working on a project when he discovered something caught fire in the basement of this old church.
There were like 30-foot ceilings, and so that's part of the reason it caught fire so quickly, is the fire just went up the walls into the ceiling. Firefighters
couldn't enter the building, fearing the roof and chimney would cave at any moment. So through the thick smoke, Weichland could only watch as this old Presbyterian church he says was built in the 1890s fell to pieces.
Part of the tragedy of the situation is A.E. Doyle was the architect in Portland who was well respected, and one of the two wings of the building was done by him. It's probably one of his earliest pieces. And I feel kind of like I've lost a piece of history as well as everything else that way.
And with no insurance and no way to revive history, Weichland says his lifelong dream is now over.
I'm calling my friends' support of me today a retirement party, because that's all I can call it.
Now, Weichland is also on the South Portland Neighborhood Associations, and residents out here earlier told me that they see him as a champion of this neighborhood for restoring old buildings and promoting livability. They say that is part of what makes his loss tonight so tragic. As you saw, investigators, firefighters were out here on the scene. We are told that they will meet with engineers tomorrow and then decide when it is safe to go back into that building. And as for a cause, that is something they will be working on determining. We are live in Southwest Portland. Megan Coxstein, KATU News.
Such a tremendous loss. Megan, thank you.